Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat, and today we are going to be looking at the 11th Division Commander of the Whitebeard Pirates. We are of course talking about Prince Adam himself, He-Man, or as he's called in One Piece, Kingdew. Now, I don't know if Kingdew is based off of He-Man or Prince Adam or any such. I don't think there's any kind of thing that specifically says as such. We've already looked at the other half of this, which was Thatch. This is number 006, which is very, very cool. But the hairstyle and the fact that he is very muscularly well built and has a bit of a tan going on makes me think that there is definitely some correlation with Kingdew and the Masters of the Universe in Eternia. Now, this is actually a really, really nice figure, and he doesn't look like He-Man at all. I'm going to give the base a quick dust because, well, I did quick dust with my fingers. Because these are second-hand models, as I have mentioned many times in these videos. Comes from a particular seller's collection on eBay. I did pay a decent amount for them, so don't worry, they were not free. I unfortunately do not have that ability to get such things, but here he is. Here is Kingdew himself, and he is, because he looks like Prince Adam, I think he certainly has a level of characteristic that people really like about him. Now, even though he's called Kingdew, I don't know if there's any actual evidence of him being any kind of an actual king. But I'm not actually sure. I don't know an awful lot about Kingdew other than how he looks. But he is a very cool, very strong looking character. And you can see that he does have the Whitebeard tattoo on his chest. It's very interesting because a lot of the Whitebeard division commanders, in fact I think all of them, have the Whitebeard logo somewhere on them, and it just goes to show their dedication to the Whitebeard Pirates. It goes to show that they absolutely do care, whereas Blackbeard's crew are ready to just leave him in an instant if they are in danger. The likes of which Van Augur did, where he saw that he was about to be clotheslined by Beppo, and he was like, I'm just getting out of here, and just allowed Blackbeard to take it himself. So I think it's quite interesting, quite funny, the way that we see the interactions and the different ways of Blackbeard's crew versus Whitebeard's crew. And now, speaking of Blackbeard's crew, let's go ahead and compare with a regular WCF, such as Katrina Devon from the Blackbeard Pirates, and you can see that Kingdew is roughly the size of your regular WCF. He's actually just a little bit larger. Let's swap out Katrina Devon, and we'll go with someone the likes of Kuzan. And you can see that Kingdew is just a little bit taller, but not tremendously. Let's compare Kingdew with one of our other A+ studios. We'll go with Second Division Commander Ace. There you can see that is a very lovely side-by-side image with Ace and Kingdew. And let's go for a larger one from the A+ studio range. And we'll go with the largest one we have thus far, which is Blenheim. And you can see that Blenheim does indeed tower over Kingdew to the point that we actually need to move the screen back and go up a little to actually see the size difference of Blenheim versus Kingdew. So you can see that A+ Studio do a wonderful job of the size differences between each of their figurines. If a figure is supposed to be massive, they are made massive. And if a figure is supposed to be the size of your regular WCFs, then they are made relatively the size of your regular WCFs. And with that said, folks, that is going to be it for this little video. And I really hope you've all enjoyed. And if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so that you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out. And we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.